I'm trying to feed this baby through its belly button. Why won't it eat it? I really wish I knew how to properly feed a baby. 1/8 cup of sugar. 1 egg. Whisk that together. What is the deal? Why won't my egg whisk in there very well? Next, for my needle and thread, I need to tie a knot. Not really sure how this is done, so I think like this. Knot at the bottom. Well, that doesn't make sense. How will my needle get through any of my fabric if the knot is down there? My online banking says I have $50, but my check register says I have $3. How does that work? Nothing is balancing right now. I really wish there was a class I could learn all this confusing stuff in. Maybe I should sign up for family and consumer science education classes.
In order to properly feed a baby, you want to wrap the baby, tilt him a little bit, slowly tilt the bottle into his mouth and make sure he has the nipple in there. Then you want to regulate the flow of the bottle, so you want to check the nipple and make sure he's getting enough. In order to properly crack an egg, you always want to crack it over a different container than you're using for your mix. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to crack it firmly on the side in the middle of the egg like this. Then you're going to want to slowly separate the pieces into there. You want to make sure that you got a good egg and that there's no shells in there. So after you've checked it over, then you can go ahead and dump it in slowly. Make sure you get it all in there so you get one full egg, and then you're okay to go and whisk it. Okay, so when you're threading a needle to hand sew, after you've threaded it through the needle, you want to make sure your two ends are the same length. So you want to pull them until they are. Then you want to straighten it and smooth it together, because next you're going to tie your knot at the end, so when you go through your fabric, it stops it. So the best way to do that is to roll the end around your finger a few times and slowly roll it off the tip and pull it tight. And then you have your knot. When you're balancing your checkbook, it's really important to go by what's on your check or register instead of your online banking. When you spend money, you always put it in your register, but it doesn't always clear the bank right away. And so sometimes your smartphone or your online device can say that you have more money than you do. In these cases, it's important to go by your check register to make sure you don't get an overdraft.